silent, and the world shrank softly. We didn't speak for minutes, yet everything felt said. Your presence steadied the room, as if calming the air itself. I leaned into your closeness without second thoughts. Love settled in the quiet spaces, in the gentle hush we shared. Our heartbeats sinking slowly as the night wrapped around us. No grand confessions needed, just warmth resting lightly. The world faded at the edges, in the stillness between us. Closer gently, and my pulse followed suit. Your fingers brushed my sleeve, just enough to be felt. The silence held us kindly, not empty but full, carrying in everything we feared to speak and everything we hoped. Love settled in the quiet spaces, in the gentle hush we shared. Our heartbeats sinking slowly as the night wrapped around us. No grand confessions needed, just warmth resting lightly. The world faded at the edges, in the stillness between us.
Your voice softened mid-sentence, as if the words became shy. I felt the air shift towards you, and my heartbeat follow after. Your smile trembled a little, like it wasn't used to being seen. The tiny hesitation pulled me closer without asking permission. Love didn't announce itself, it grew inside the quiet, where your breath brushed mine, and the world faded politely. I didn't plan on falling, but your softness called me gently, and everything changed the moment I leaned in. said my name like a secret, careful, warm, unfinished. I answered with silence, 'cause words felt too loud. Your hand moved a fraction closer, not touching, just waiting. And I understood you completely in that fragile space. Love didn't announce itself, it grew inside the quiet, where your breath brushed mine and the world faded politely. I didn't plan on falling, but your softness called me gently, and everything changed the moment I leaned in. You didn't step away, and I didn't pretend to be brave. We simply let the moment hold us without rushing its truth. I still lean toward you without thinking. Look at me like a confession. You're too shy to speak aloud. Your gaze softens at the edges whenever it meets mine. We pretend it's nothing, but the silence cracks slightly each time your eyes linger a heartbeat too long. There's a story unfolding quietly between your glance and my breath. Your lashes tremble like they're waiting for courage to catch up. We both keep choosing silence. The truth glows through anyway. You don't need to say a word. Your eyes already know. You look away too quickly, then drift back like habit. Your cheeks warm at the corners, telling on you gently. I hold your gaze carefully, not to startle the moment, letting honesty settle softly between us. There's a story unfolding quietly between your glance and my breath. Your lashes tremble like they're waiting for courage to catch up. We both keep choosing silence. The truth glows through anyway. You don't need to say a word. Your eyes already know. hair away, the way you laugh lands sideways before you even notice it. You hum when you're thinking, barely louder than the light. Every tiny gesture stacks gently somewhere inside my ribs. Love didn't arrive all at once. It gathered in soft increments, the brush of your sleeve, the tilt of your smile. Each moment its own proof, quite ordinary, true. I learned your heart slowly through 100 small reasons. You talk with your hands, but only when you trust someone. Your comfort is unintentional, and that's why it matters. I've memorized your footsteps, they match mine imperfectly, but perfectly enough to feel right. Love didn't arrive all at once. It gathered in soft increments, the brush of your sleeve, the tilt of your smile. Each moment its own proof, quite ordinary, true. I learned your heart slowly through 100 small reasons. Some people fall like lightning. I fell like gentle weather, steady, inevitable towards you. I keep finding new reasons without trying.
Your presence settles the room like dust finding its home. My breath slows without asking whenever you're near. Your warmth arrives quietly, never demanding attention, just offering space for my shoulders to unclench. The world moves too quickly sometimes, but your rhythm steadies mine. You turn chaos into softness just by standing close. I never knew comfort could feel like a heartbeat aligning with another. You became the gentle center, the safest place I know. You don't ask me to be brave, you make bravery unnecessary just by staying exactly as you are. Your silence isn't empty, it's full of understanding, a refuge built from presence, not promises. The world moves too quickly sometimes, but your rhythm steadies mine. You turn chaos into softness just by standing close. I never knew comfort could feel like a heartbeat aligning with another. You became the gentle safest place I know. Toward your calm and find myself returning over and over without effort. You don't need to hold me for me to feel held. You walked away quietly, but the air didn't lose its warmth. Your softness lingered in corners that used to echo with us. Your absence arrived slowly, like dust spreading through a room, but it never turned cold, just different. Love didn't shatter when you left, it simply shifted shape. Your laughter softened into memory without sharpening into ache. I thought the leaving would bruise, but kindness stayed instead. Not everything survived the ending, but the gentle part remained. I still find traces of you in the light against the window. Not haunting, not heavy, just honest. The hurt dissolved gradually, making space for tenderness. The part of you that loved well still lives here softly. Love didn't shatter when you left, it simply shifted shape. Your laughter softened into memory without sharpening into ache. I thought the leaving would bruise, but kindness stayed instead. Not everything survived the ending, but the gentle part remained. Just exhale, letting love rest peacefully in quieter forms. I don't reach for what we were, but I keep what stayed warm. You left and the sound brushed past my ribs like it already knew. The way inside I wasn't looking for a moment like that, but it found me anyway.
Your smile lingered just long enough to untangle a knot I forgot I carried. My shoulders eased before I noticed what you had done to the room. Love rarely arrives with warning. Sometimes it's just a shift in breath, a warmth that wasn't there yesterday, curling gently into my chest. You didn't ask to change anything, you just existed softly beside me. And in that small unguarded second, something softened in me. You spoke and the words felt lighter, like they came wrapped in understanding. I answered without thinking, as if trust were instinct. The air leaned closer to your outline and I found myself doing the same. A tiny pull, not dramatic, but undeniably real. Love rarely arrives with warning. Sometimes it's just a shift in breath, a warmth that wasn't there yesterday, curling gently into my chest. You didn't ask to change anything, you just existed softly beside me. And in that small unguarded second, something softened in me. Presence opened a door in me I didn't know was locked. I breathe easier now, and somehow that's your doing. Talk like you're forgettable, like your softness doesn't matter. I watch you miss your own light every time you look away. You lift others without noticing and shrink when the world looks back. You don't see the beauty behind in every breath you take. I wish you could stand where I'm standing and see how the room warms around you, how your voice steadies the quiet, how your presence slows my heartbeat. You keep doubting your worth, but I lose count of the proof. If only you saw it, the way you glow without trying. You apologize for taking space, as if existing is an inconvenience. But the air feels colder step away. Even your silence carries kindness. Even your laughter heals something. You don't realize your own gravity, but we all move toward it. I wish you could stand where I'm standing and see how the room
ordinary, like beauty isn't stitched into your habits. You talk down to your own heart as if it hasn't survived so much. I see the strength in your softness, the courage in every small kindness. You underestimate the miracle of simply being you. There is more to you than shadows, more than the doubts you carry. You brighten rooms you never notice, and steady people without touching them. You think you're small, but your warmth stretches far. I wish you knew your own weight. You're more than you think. Soften your voice to fit in when the world should rise to meet you. You hide your laughter in your sleeve, like joy needs permission. I wanna show you your reflection in the way others truly see you. Glowing, flawed, human, and endlessly enough. There is more to you than shadows, more than the doubts you carry. You brighten rooms you never notice, and steady people without touching them. You think you're small, but your warmth stretches far. I wish you knew your own weight. You're more than you think. One day you'll stand tall without apology, and I'll smile softly, 'cause I knew it all along. Until then, lean on my certainty until you find your own.
You arrive like sunlight slipping in, quiet enough not to wake anything, but warm enough to change the morning before I can understand why your presence rewrites the air, turning heaviness into hush. I never believed in miracles until they look like you. Love doesn't always bloom loudly, sometimes gentle persistence. The way you steady my breath just by sharing the same room. You call it nothing special, but I know better than that. Small wonders keep unfolding around you, soft miracles I never expected.
as if they trust your voice. I feel my pulse rearrange into something calmer. Your laughter brushes my skin, light as a falling leaf, and somehow that's enough to make the world gentler. Love doesn't always bloom loudly, sometimes gentle persistence. The way you steady my breath just by sharing the same room. You call it nothing special, but I know better than that. Small wonders keep unfolding around you. Soft miracles I never expected. We let go without shouting, no breaking, no blame. Just two hearts loose, knitting gently when the time felt right. Your goodbye rested lightly, like it didn't want to wound, and I held it with both hands, grateful for the grace. The story ended quietly, and still the warmth lingered. I kept the kindness you gave me, you kept the calm I offered. Love stepped aside slowly, but never shut the door. We lost the shape of us, but our softness didn't leave. I still find echoes of you in the way I breathe now, lighter than before, gentler with myself. You taught me tenderness without expecting return, a gift left unwrapped but deeply felt. The story ended quietly, and still the warmth lingered. I kept the kindness you gave me, you kept the calm I offered. Love stepped aside quieter and still beautiful. I carry what you left softly, and it weighs nothing at all. You stood beside me quietly, letting the moment breathe first. Didn't know I needed steadiness until you offered it without trying. Your presence softened the air, turning noise into something gentle. My heart settled before I realized I'd lean towards you. Love didn't arrive in a flourish. It slipped into the pauses, replacing tension with warmth in ways I never expected. You never asked me to trust you, but trust grew anyway, wrapping itself around my ribs. The safety I didn't ask for. Spoke with a calm that reached me, even when my thoughts ran wild. Your eyes held a quiet promise without shaping it into words. I felt the world slow down, just enough for breath to return. And in that soft, unguarded moment, I let my shoulders fall. Love didn't arrive in a flourish. It slipped into the pauses, replacing tension with warmth in ways I never expected. You never asked me to trust you, but trust grew anyway, wrapping itself around my ribs. The safety I didn't ask for. You didn't try to save me, you simply stood close, and somehow that was everything I didn't know I needed. I breathe differently now, because you're here. Fall and it sounds like applause. I stand 2 rows away, pretending to scroll. My reflection blurs in the glass and looks braver than me. You look up once, sunlight catches you mid-sentence. I forget how to breathe without making it obvious. My throat rehearses something kind, then deletes it before it reaches air. Some feelings are meant to stay folded, like notes you never send. I watch you belong everywhere and pretend that's enough for me. smells like paper dust in summer. You trace a line across the margin of a book, and I imagine it's my name. The fantasy feels cheap, but I buy it anyway. Your laughter ricochets off white walls, lands somewhere between my ribs. I'd join if I knew how to sound like someone worth listening to. Some feelings are meant to stay folded, like notes you never send. I'll watch you belong everywhere and pretend that's enough for me. Maybe in another version of the hallway, I walk up and say something ordinary. Maybe you smile and it changes nothing, but at least it's real. You leave and the air forgets your shape. I stay to memorize the empty space and whisper the quiet part again, just so I know someone said it. I stopped chasing the echoes, they never learned my name anyway. The sun still finds its way to my window, even when I forget to open it. The coffee tastes the same alone, but I stir it slower now. I used to think love meant arrival, turns out it's just another sunrise. I have everything but that, and it's lighter than it sounds. The world keeps spinning soft and kind, and I get to see it all. The park bench remembers my weight. The pigeons don't ask questions. There's a kind of peace in repetition, in watching clouds invent new shapes. Somewhere, someone is holding hands, and I hope it feels like fireworks. I'll sit here counting lampposts, grateful I still get to count. I have everything but that, and it's lighter than it sounds. The world keeps spinning soft and kind, and I get to see it all. Maybe love is a guest, not a goal. Something that stops by when you already cleaned the house.
just hums a friendly tune, and we both know the words.
I left my hometown, folded in the glove box, dust collecting where promises used to be. The highway hums a low forgiveness, and I mouth along without knowing the tune. A stranger asked what I was looking for. I said something that doesn't vanish when I sleep. He laughed, said try the coast, then disappeared into traffic lights. The world keeps opening its palms, showing me things that don't belong to anyone. And I still believe a love could be that gentle, the kind that doesn't need to stay to matter. I've walked through markets that smell like orange peel and thunder, slept in bus stations that whisper lullabies through vending machines, collected voices like seashells, none of them said my name right, and I liked it that way. Each border asks for something different, passport, prayer, a reason. I keep giving pieces of sky, it always seems to work. The world keeps opening its palms, showing me things that don't belong to anyone. And I still believe love could be that gentle, the kind that doesn't need to stay to matter. I started drawing maps in the margins of receipts, tiny roads leading back to nothing in particular. Peace looks smaller up close, but it hums the same key as my heartbeat. I don't know if love fixes things, but it paints them softer, and that's enough to keep walking into the next unnamed place.
Subway hums a chorus of names I'll never learn. Phones glow like small religions in tired hands. Someone laughs into their reflection, and I think that counts as prayer here. I try to meet eyes, but everyone's buffering. City air smells like coffee and battery heat. Somewhere inside all this progress, we forgot what hands are for. We're people in lowercase, rushing through syntax, hearts on silent, love in draft. Crosswalk lights keep teaching rhythm, but no one wants to dance. Connection is a headline I scroll past, a promise delayed, a train too fast. I keep waving at strangers like punctuation, hoping one waves back. pixelated, and somehow that feels right. Your shadow brushes mine for half a breath, then disappears into the crowd. I don't even know your name, but I still miss the shape of your shoulder. We're people in lowercase, rushing through syntax, hearts on silent, love in draft. Crosswalk lights keep teaching rhythm, but no one wants to dance. Connection is a headline I scroll past, a promise delayed, a train too fast. I keep waving at strangers like punctuation, hoping one waves back. I've started smiling at reflections just to see if they remember how. Some nights I stand under neon rain and imagine it's applause for trying. We're people in lowercase, rushing through syntax, hearts on silent, love in draft. Crosswalk lights keep teaching rhythm, but no one wants to dance. Connection is a headline I scroll past, a promise delayed, a train too fast. I keep waving at strangers like punctuation, hoping one waves back. The city exhales in lowercase, too soft, brief, unfinished. I walk home through its sentence, punctuated by heartbeat lights. You're always leaving just as I'm arriving. The elevator doors close on your echo. Your perfume lingers in the hallway light like a message I'm too slow to read. Our names must live in different time zones, two clocks that never learned compromise. I keep showing up in your aftermath, collecting warmth from where you stood. We keep missing each other by a blink, by a breath. You turn the corner, I hold my chest. Maybe love's just bad at directions, or maybe we're good at almost. The world keeps spinning too quick for our feet. Our shadows meet where we can't. I wave at the air you just left behind and pretend it waves back. Saw your reflection in a window once, looked real enough to call your name. But it was only the city pretending, and I forgave it for trying. Friends say timing's a kind of luck, mine's been running red lights lately. Still I check the street before crossing, as if you might be there. We keep missing each other by a blink, by a breath. You turn the corner, I hold my chest. Maybe love's just bad at directions, or maybe we're good at almost. The world keeps spinning too quick for our feet. Our shadows meet where we can. I wave at the air you just left behind and pretend it waves back.
we'll stop and we'll both step into the same silence. But tonight, the city blinks too bright and I let it blur you kindly. We keep missing each other by a blink, by a breath. You turn the corner, I hold my chest. Maybe love's just bad at directions, or maybe we're good at almost. The world keeps spinning too quick for our feet. Our shadows meet where we can. I wave at the air you just left behind and pretend it waves back.
Cafe was louder than usual. You stirred your drink like it owed you time. The air between us filled with everything I couldn't name without trembling. You asked what I was thinking and I almost told you how your voice folds the noise away, how my heart straightens when you smile. I almost told you what it means to keep pretending this is casual, how the light bent just to hear you, how your laugh found a home in my chest. But the moment passed like strangers in rain, and I nodded instead. Your coat brushed mine in the doorway, and it felt like an answer, the kind no one needs to say aloud, for fear it might break. You waved one soft and certain, as if we had all the time in the world, and I carried that wave home like proof of something real. I almost told you what it means to keep pretending this is casual, how the light bends just to hear you, how your laugh found a home in my chest. But the moment passed like strangers in rain, and I nodded instead. There's a kind of courage in silence, and I've learned it too well. The city hums your name and I hum along quietly. I almost told you once, and in some small way I think you knew.
Your shadow still hums in the curtains. The air folds the way it used to. Touch the dust on the windowsill, and it feels like your sleeve.
doesn't echo its sighs, as if it learned to speak your name. And I keep setting the table for two, just to hear it again. You were here once, and that was enough to change everything. The clock forgot how to rush, the walls learned how to hold warmth. I still wake to your kindness, as if it's stitched into light. You were here once, and the world remembers. I find your laughter in the corner, folded with old postcards and air. I open one and the room turns soft, like you're about to walk in. Some days I speak out loud, just to fill the air you left, and it answers politely, like it still misses you too. You were here once, and that was enough to change everything. The clock forgot how to rush, the walls learned how to hold warm. I still wake to your kindness, as if it's stitched into light. You were here once, and the world remembers. Love doesn't end, it settles in the folds of what remains. You're gone, but not away, just quieter. The house hums a lullaby, and I hum along. You were here once, and it was beautiful. Your breath met mine in silence, and the world shrank softly. We didn't speak for minutes, yet everything felt said. Your presence steadied the room, as if calming the air itself. I leaned into your closeness without second thoughts. Love settled in the quiet spaces, in the gentle hush we shared. Our heartbeats sinking slowly as the night wrapped around us. No grand confessions needed, just warmth resting lightly. The world faded at the edges, in the stillness between us. You shifted closer gently, and
and my pulse followed suit. Your fingers brushed my sleeve, just enough to be felt. The silence held us kindly, not empty but full, carrying in everything we feared to speak and everything we hoped. Love settled in the quiet spaces, in the gentle hush we shared. Our heartbeats sinking slowly as the night wrapped around us. No grand confessions needed, just warmth resting lightly. The world faded at the edges, in the stillness between us. You whispered my name once, barely loud enough to hear, and the moment deepened without breaking. I still return to that quiet whenever the world feels loud.
Your voice softened mid-sentence, as if the words became shy. I felt the air shift towards you, and my heartbeat follow after. Your smile trembled a little, like it wasn't used to being seen. The tiny hesitation pulled me closer, without asking permission. Love didn't announce itself, it grew inside the quiet, where your breath brushed mine, and the world faded politely. I didn't plan on falling, but your softness called me gently, and everything changed the moment I leaned in. You said my name like a secret, careful, warm, unfinished. I answered with silence, 'cause words felt too loud. Your hand moved a fraction closer, not touching, just waiting. And I understood you completely in that fragile space. Love didn't announce itself, it grew inside the quiet, where your breath brushed mine, and the world faded politely. I didn't plan on falling, but your softness called me gently, and everything changed the moment I leaned in. You didn't step away, and I didn't pretend to be brave. We simply let the moment hold us without rushing its truth. I still lean toward you without thinking.
Look at me like a confession. You're too shy to speak aloud. Your gaze softens at the edges whenever it meets mine. We pretend it's nothing, but the silence cracks slightly each time your eyes linger a heartbeat too long. There's a story unfolding quietly between your glance and my breath. Your lashes tremble like they're waiting for courage to catch up. We both keep choosing silence. The truth glows through anyway. You don't to say a word. Your eyes already know. You look away too quickly, then drift back like habit. Your cheeks warm at the corners, telling on you gently. I hold your gaze carefully, not to startle the moment, letting honesty settle softly between us. There's a story unfolding quietly between your glance and my breath. Your lashes tremble like they're waiting for courage to catch up. We both keep choosing silence. The truth glows through anyway. You don't need to say a word. Your eyes already know.
tuck your hair away, the way you laugh lands sideways before you even notice it. You hum when you're thinking, barely louder than the light. Every tiny gesture stacks gently somewhere inside my ribs. Love didn't arrive all at once. It gathered in soft increments, the brush of your sleeve, the tilt of your smile. Each moment quite ordinary, true. I learned your heart slowly through 100 small reasons. You talk with your hands, but only when you trust someone. Your comfort is unintentional, and that's why it matters. I've memorized your footsteps, they match mine imperfectly, but perfectly enough to feel right. Love didn't arrive all at once, it gathered in soft increments. The brush of your sleeve, the tilt of your smile, each moment its own proof, quite ordinary, true. I learned your heart slowly through 100 small reasons. Some people fall like lightning, I fell like gentle weather, steady, inevitable towards you. I keep finding new reasons without trying. Your presence settles the room like dust finding its home. My breath slows without asking whenever you're near. Your warmth arrives quietly, never demanding attention, just offering space for my shoulders to unclench. The world moves too quickly sometimes, but your rhythm steadies mine. You turn chaos into softness just by standing close. I never knew comfort could feel like a heartbeat aligning with another. You became the gentle center, the safest place I know. You don't ask me to be brave, you make bravery unnecessary just by staying exactly as you are. Your silence isn't empty, it's full of understanding, a refuge built from presence, not promises. The world moves too quickly sometimes, but your rhythm steadies mine. You turn chaos into softness just by standing close. I never knew comfort could feel like a heartbeat aligning with another. You became the gentle center, the safest place I know. I
but the air didn't lose its warmth. Your softness lingered in corners that used to echo with us. Your absence arrived slowly, like dust spreading through a room, but it never turned cold, just different. Love didn't shatter when you left, it simply shifted shape. Your laughter softened into memory without sharpening into ache. I thought the leaving would bruise, but kindness stayed instead. Not everything survived the ending, but the gentle part remained. I still find traces of you in the light against the window. Not haunting, not heavy, just honest. The hurt dissolved gradually, making space for tenderness. The part of you that loved well still lives here softly. Love didn't shatter when you left, it simply shifted shape. Your laughter softened into memory without sharpening into ache. I thought the leaving would bruise, but kindness stayed instead. Not everything survived the ending, but the gentle part remained. Goodbyes don't have to break, sometimes they just exhale, letting love rest peacefully in quieter forms. I don't reach for what we were, but I keep what stayed warm. You left and the sound brushed past my ribs like it already knew the way inside. I wasn't looking for a moment like that, but it found me anyway. Your smile lingered just long enough to untangle a knot I forgot I carried. My shoulders eased before I noticed what you had done to the room. Love really arrives with warnings. Sometimes it's just a shift in breath, a warmth that wasn't there yesterday, curling gently into my chest. You didn't ask to change anything, you just existed softly beside me. And in that small unguarded second, something softened in me. You spoke and the words felt lighter, like they came wrapped in understanding. I answered without thinking, as if trust were instinct. The air leaned closer to your outline and I found myself doing the same. A tiny pull, not dramatic, but undeniably real.
Love really arrives with warnings. Sometimes it's just a shift in breath, a warmth that wasn't there yesterday, curling gently into my chest. You didn't ask to change anything, you just existed softly beside me. And in that small unguarded second, something softened in me. Presence opened a door in me I didn't know was locked. I breathe easier now, and somehow that's your doing. Talk like you're forgettable, like your softness doesn't matter. I watch you miss your own light every time you look away. You lift others without noticing and shrink when the world looks back. You don't see the beauty behind in every breath you take. I wish you could stand where I'm standing and see how the room warms around you, how your voice steadies the quiet, how your presence slows my heartbeat. You keep doubting your worth, but I lose count of the proof. If only you saw it, the way you glow without trying. You apologize for taking space, as if existing is an inconvenience. But the air feels colder step away. Even your silence carries kindness. Even your laughter heals something. You don't realize your own gravity, but we all move toward it. I wish you could stand where I'm standing and see how the room steadies the quiet, how your presence slows my heartbeat. You keep doubting your worth, but I lose count of the proof. If only you saw it, the way you glow without trying.
call yourself ordinary, like beauty isn't stitched into your habits. You talk down to your own heart, as if it hasn't survived so much. I see the strength in your softness, the courage in every small kindness. You underestimate the miracle of simply being you. There is more to you than shadows, more than the doubts you carry. You brighten rooms you never notice, and steady people without touching them. You think you're small, but your warmth stretches far. I wish you knew your own weight. You're more than you think. Soften your voice to fit in when the world should rise to meet you. You hide your laughter in your sleeve, like joy needs permission. I wanna show you your reflection in the way others truly see you. Glowing, flawed, human, and endlessly enough. There is more to you than shadows, more than the doubts you carry. You brighten rooms you never notice, and steady people without touching them. You think you're small, but your warmth stretches far. I wish you knew your own weight. You're more than you think. One day you'll stand tall, without apology, and I'll smile softly, 'cause I knew it all along. Until then, lean on my certainty, until you find your own.
You arrive like sunlight slipping in, quiet enough not to wake anything, but warm enough to change the morning before I can understand why your presence rewrites the air, turning heaviness into hush. I never believed in miracles until they look like you. Love doesn't always bloom loudly, sometimes gentle persistence. The way you steady my breath just by sharing the same room. You call it nothing special, but I know better than that. Small wonders keep unfolding around you, soft miracles I never expected.
your voice. I feel my pulse rearrange into something calmer. Your laughter brushes my skin, light as a falling leaf, and somehow that's enough to make the world gentler. Love doesn't always bloom loudly, sometimes gentle persistence. The way you steady my breath just by sharing the same room. You call it nothing special, but I know better than that. Small wonders keep unfolding around you. Soft miracles I never expected. No breaking, no blame. Just two hearts loose, knitting gently when the time felt right. Your goodbye rested lightly, like you didn't want to wound. And I held it with both hands, grateful for the grace. The story ended quietly, and still the warmth lingered. I kept the kindness you gave me, you kept the calm I offered. Love stepped aside slowly, but never shut the door. We lost the shape of us, but our softness didn't leave. I still find echoes of you in the way I breathe now, lighter than before, gentler with myself. You taught me tenderness without expecting return, a gift left unwrapped but deeply felt. The story
beside me quietly, letting the moment breathe first. Didn't know I needed steadiness until you offered it without trying. Your presence softened the air, turning noise into something gentle. My heart settled before I realized I'd lean towards you. Love didn't arrive in a flourish. It slipped into the pauses, replacing tension with warmth in ways I never expected. You never asked me to trust you, but trust grew anyway, wrapping itself around my ribs, the safety I didn't ask for. You spoke with a calm that reached me, even when my thoughts ran wild. Your eyes held a quiet promise without shaping it into words. I felt the world slow down just enough for breath to return. And in that soft, unguarded moment, I let my shoulders fall. Love didn't arrive in a flourish. It slipped into the pauses, replacing tension with warmth in ways I never expected. You never asked me to trust you, but trust grew anyway, wrapping itself around my ribs, the safety I didn't ask for. You didn't try to save me, you simply stood close, and somehow that was everything I didn't know I needed. I breathe differently now, because you're here.
Fall and it sounds like applause. I stand 2 rows away pretending to scroll. My reflection blurs in the glass and looks braver than me. You look up once, sunlight catches you mid-sentence. I forget how to breathe without making it obvious. My throat rehearses something kind, then deletes it before it reaches air. Some feelings are meant to stay folded, like notes you never send. I watch you belong everywhere and pretend that's enough for me. Smells like paper dust in summer. You trace a line across the margin of a book, and I imagine it's my name. The fantasy feels cheap, but I buy it anyway. Your laughter ricochets off white walls, lands somewhere between my ribs. I'd join if I knew how to sound like someone worth listening to. Some feelings are meant to stay folded, like
notes you never send. I'll watch you belong everywhere and pretend that's enough for me. Maybe in another version of the hallway I walk up and say something ordinary. Maybe you smile and it changes nothing, but at least it's real. You leave and the air forgets your shape. I stay to memorize the empty space and whisper the quiet part again, just so I know someone said it. I stopped chasing the echoes, they never learned my name anyway. The sun still finds its way to my window, even when I forget to open it. The coffee tastes the same alone, but I stir it slower now. I used to think love meant arrival. Turns out it's just another sunrise. I have everything but that, and it's lighter than it sounds. The world keeps spinning soft and kind, and I get to see it all. The park bench remembers my way. The pigeons don't ask questions. There's a kind of peace in repetition, in watching clouds invent new shapes. Somewhere, someone is holding hands, and I hope it feels like fireworks. I'll sit here counting lampposts, grateful I still get to count. I have everything but that, and it's lighter than it sounds. The world keeps spinning soft and kind, and I get to see it all. Maybe love is a guest, not a goal. Something that stops by when you already cleaned the house for yourself. I built the version they'd all fall for. Clean hands, steady tone, nothing leaking but love. Got the memo too late and changed its address without telling me. I wave
I left my hometown, folded in the glove box, dust collecting where promises used to be. The highway hums a low forgiveness, and I mouth along without knowing the tune. A stranger asked what I was looking for. I said something that doesn't vanish when I sleep. He laughed, said try the coast, then disappeared into traffic lights. The world keeps opening its palms, showing me things that don't belong to anyone. And I still believe a love could be that gentle, the kind that doesn't need to stay to matter. I've walked through markets that smell like orange peel and thunder, slept in bus stations that whisper lullabies through vending machines, collected voices like seashells, none of them said my name right, and I liked it that way. Each border asks for something different, passport, prayer, a reason. I keep giving pieces of sky, it always seems to work. The world keeps opening its palms, showing me things that don't belong to anyone. And I still believe love could be that gentle, the kind that doesn't need to stay to matter. I started drawing maps in the margins of receipts, tiny roads leading back to nothing in particular. Peace looks smaller up close, but it hums the same key as my heartbeat. I don't know if love fixes things, but it paints them softer, and that's enough to keep walking into the next unnamed place.
Subway hums a chorus of names I'll never learn. Phones glow like small religions in tired hands. Someone laughs into their reflection, and I think that counts as prayer here. I try to meet eyes, but everyone's buffering. City air smells like coffee and battery heat. Somewhere inside all this progress, we forgot what hands are for. We're people in lowercase, rushing through syntax, hearts on silent, love in draft. Crosswalk lights keep teaching rhythm, but no one wants to dance. Connection is a headline I scroll past, a promise delayed, a train too fast. I keep waving at strangers like punctuation, hoping one waves back. The elevator fills with perfume and 12Ks. No one talks, we all just narrating. The it ends somehow, that feels right. Your shadow brushes mine for half a breath, then disappears into the crowd. I don't even know your name, but I still miss the shape of your shoulder. We're people in lowercase, rushing through syntax, hearts on silent, love in draft. Crosswalk lights keep teaching rhythm, but no one wants to dance. Connection is a headline I scroll past, a promise delayed, a train too fast. I keep waving at strangers like punctuation, hoping one waves back. I've started smiling at reflections just to see if they remember how. Some nights I stand under neon rain and imagine it's applause for trying. We're people in lowercase, rushing through syntax, hearts on silent, love in draft. Crosswalk lights keep teaching rhythm, but no one wants to dance. Connection is a headline I scroll past, a promise delayed, a train too fast. I keep waving at strangers like punctuation, hoping one waves back. City exhales in lowercase, too soft, brief, unfinished. I walk home through its sentence, punctuated by heartbeat lights. You're always leaving just as I'm arriving. The elevator doors close on your echo. Your perfume lingers in the hallway light like a message I'm too slow to read. Our names must live in different time zones, two clocks that never learned compromise. I keep showing up in your aftermath, collecting warmth from where you stood. We keep missing each other by a blink, by a breath. You turn the corner, I hold my chest. Maybe love's just bad at directions, or maybe we're good at almost. The world keeps spinning too quick for our feet. Our shadows meet where we can't. I wave at the air you just left behind and pretend it waves back. Saw your reflection in a window once, looked real enough to call your name. But it was only the city pretending, and I forgave it for trying. Friends say timing's a kind of luck, mine's been running red lights lately. Still I check the street before crossing, as if you might be there. We keep missing each other by a blink, by a breath. You turn the corner, I hold my chest. Maybe love's just bad at directions, or maybe we're good at almost. The world keeps spinning too quick for our feet. Our shadows meet where we can. I wave at the air you just left behind and pretend it waves back.
We'll stop and we'll both step into the same silence. But tonight the city blinks too bright, and I let it blur you kindly. We keep missing each other by a blink, by a breath. You turn the corner, I hold my chest. Maybe love's just bad at directions, or maybe we're good at almost. The world keeps spinning too quick for our feet. Our shadows meet where we can. I wave at the air you just left behind and pretend it waves back.
Cafe was louder than usual. You stirred your drink like it owed you time. The air between us filled with everything I couldn't name without trembling. You asked what I was thinking, and I almost told you how your voice folds the noise away, how my heart straightens when you smile. I almost told you what it means to keep pretending this is casual, how the light bent just to hear you, how your laugh found a home in my chest. But the moment passed like strangers in rain, and I nodded instead. Your coat brushed mine in the doorway, and it felt like an answer, the kind no one needs to say aloud for fear it might break. You waved one soft and certain, as if we had all the time in the world, and I carried that wave home like proof of something real. I almost told you what it means to keep pretending this is casual, how the light bent just to hear you, how your laugh found a home in my chest. But the moment passed like strangers in rain, and I nodded instead. There's a kind of courage in silence, and I've learned it too well. The city hums your name, and I hum along quietly. I almost told you once, and in some small way I think you knew.
Your shadow still hums in the curtains. The air folds the way it used to. Touch the dust on the windowsill, and it feels like your sleeve.
voice doesn't echo its sighs, as if it learned to speak your name. And I keep setting the table for two, just to hear it again. You were here once, and that was enough to change everything. The clock forgot how to rush, the walls learned how to hold warmth. I still wake to your kindness, as if it's stitched into light. You were here once, and the world remembers. I find your laughter in the corner, folded with old postcards and air. I open one and the room turns soft, like you're about to walk in. Some days I speak out loud, just to fill the air you left. And it answers politely, like it still misses you too. You were here once, and that was enough to change everything. The clock forgot how to rush, the walls learned how to hold warm. I still wake to your kindness, as if it's stitched into light. You were here once, and the world remembers. Love doesn't end, it settles in the folds of what remains. You're gone, but not away, just quieter. The house hums a lullaby